Total War Warhammer 3 is now a reality and is officially announced by Sega and the team over at Creative Assembly. So if you are a fan of the Total War Warhammer games, then this should be really exciting news for you. I've personally never played any of those titles. I do love my RTS games, but I've just never had a motivation to give these games a shot. You know what? Maybe I finally will, because this looks pretty cool. I do like the Warhammer universe, so I might give it a go. We'll see how it goes. It is coming out later this year for PC, Mac, and Linux, and we're gonna take a quick look at the press release right now. Our vision from the start was to create a series that felt like an incredible journey through the world we all loved, said game director Ian Roxburgh. The enormous support of our players in ensuring the success of the first two installments has pushed our ambition to new heights, and we can't wait for everyone to experience it. The craft, dedication, and authenticity to the Warhammer world that Creative Assembly has poured into the celebrated Total War Warhammer franchise over the years has been a delight to us at Games Workshop and fans worldwide, said John Gillard, global head of licensing. Creating and developing the armies of Cathay and Kislev for this project has been a lot of fun for our designers, and we're looking forward to seeing them take to the field in this huge third game in the series. The game indeed will be available later this year on both Steam and Epic Games Store, and yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Are you excited for the new Total Warhammer game? Let us know in the comments below, and what are you looking forward to the most? With that being said, we're gonna talk about some more interesting video game industry news. Let's head into that. So something really interesting happened in the video game industry world today, and that's Embracer Group, previously known as THQ Nordic, has decided to buy and acquire Gearbox Software. Yes, the Gearbox Software that is known for Brother in Arms and titles such as Borderlands 3, 2, 1, and of course recently released Godfall, which was kind of god-awful, no pun intended of course, never. So there's that. Really interesting. The acquisition happened for $1.3 billion. And yeah, and apparently they also bought something called Aspyr Media, which is known for making a lot of ports of different games. And yeah, they're definitely buying out places left and right. And we're going to take a look at some official statements in this specific article here real quick. In a statement, Lars Wingfors, founder and CEO of Embracer Group, said, "Gearbox is arguably one of the most creative and valuable independent developers in the world. We believe that the resources offered by Embracer will position Gearbox for continued significant growth in the years to come." Randy Pitchford, the founder of the Gearbox Entertainment Company, added, "Lars' vision of Embracer as an allied partner group committed to fueling and accelerating the ambitions of a series of decentralized, successful entrepreneurial member companies while magnifying the collective value and advantages of diversification across the entire group is the most brilliant strategy and design for short, medium, and long-term success in this industry that I have worked in during 30 years. The feeling at Gearbox is that we're just getting started, and this transaction is not merely a stimulant for the talent of our employee-owned company, but a propellant for the exciting future we have planned." So really interesting development that we got here. THQ just buying out studios left and right, and apparently Aspyr Media actually not only used to work on ports, but they're actually working on a $70 million budget game right now with Lucasfilm Games, and a lot of people are speculating that this is the studio that is indeed working on Kotor 3 and even possibly the two previous titles remastered or whatnot. So there's very interesting stuff going on. Definitely something worthwhile to keep an eye on. Exciting stuff. We'll see how this develops. With that being said, let's go talk about Game Pass. February 4th should be really an exciting day for Game Pass owners such as myself and many others. So what is happening on February 4th? Well, we are getting 7 brand new games on Game Pass. Titles such as Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age for both console and PC, Project Winter, Ghost of a Tale, The Falconeer, Jurassic World Evolution, and Stealth 2 Inc. A Game of Clones. Pretty solid lineup, man, for Game Pass. 7 games is quite a bit. And I always wanted to play Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. I never got a chance, and now I have no excuse. And I also wanted to play Jurassic World Evolution, an absolutely perfect game to put on Game Pass. And to top it all off, Game Pass now has 18 million subscribers. Absolutely insane. So it's ridiculous. And if you guys don't believe me that it has 18 million subscribers, we can take a look at that right now. During a recent earnings call, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella talked about the exponential growth of Xbox Game Pass. the most successful Xbox console launch and the importance of Project xCloud for the future of the gaming division of the software giant. Xbox Series X and S had the most successful launch for an Xbox console. The small powerhouse managed to raise the gaming revenue of Microsoft by 51%. Nadella also confirmed that Xbox Game Pass subscriptions also rose up to 18 million users. The service has been beefed up by the recent acquisition of Bethesda and id Software's parent company, as well as the inclusion of several Xbox Game Studios titles from day one, which includes the upcoming Halo Infinite. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate also adds new perks like EA Play, a free trial of Disney Plus, and Project xCloud, Microsoft's solution to the needs of a cloud streaming service. On xCloud, it's very early days, but we are very excited about fundamentally the expansion opportunity it provides, Nadella said to the investors. So the service today really allows us to take our catalog and not be limited to any of the traditional endpoints, in particular the console and the PC, and expand beyond that. So as you can imagine, that I think from a reach perspective is very exciting to us, and the fact that we now have a technology solution to do so, we are in a very early innings of it, while at the same time ensuring that we are doing a fantastic job for all our console gamers and PC gamers is going to be how we'll approach the value of our subscriptions. Yeah guys, the future of Game Pass and just Xbox overall is very exciting, and it's definitely very pro-consumer, and I've been loving Game Pass, and you should too. So I'm looking forward to what happens once all the new big first-party titles come in, such as Perfect Dark, Fable, Avowed, Halo Infinite, and well beyond that. So definitely exciting stuff to look at and look forward to. With that being said, we're going to cover one more piece of news, and that's going to be EA's Battlefield 6. Let's get into it. So a few days ago, EA finally had a financial report and a few shareholder calls and whatnot, and they finally talked about when they're revealing Battlefield 6 and what's going to be happening with it and what people can kind of expect. So the next Battlefield will be revealed in spring of this year, which is going to be basically in about a month, or maybe 2, or maybe 3. Spring is obviously March, April, and May, so any of those months, but I think it's going to be in the earlier half, in my personal opinion. And the game is coming out holiday 2021. That's been confirmed for quite a while now. And what's really interesting is that in this specific quote of this article, Andrew Wilson talks about how Battlefield is going to be taking advantage of next-gen hardware. So let's read that real quick. The game takes full advantage of the power of next-generation platforms to bring massive immersive battles to life with more players than ever before, featuring maps with unprecedented scale. The next edition of Battlefield takes all the destruction, player agency, vehicles, and weapon combat that the franchise is known for and elevated to another level. The team is focused, and the game is ahead of our eternal milestones. Blake Jorgensen, Chief Financial Officer and Chief Operating Officer at EA, added the following. I can tell you now that the Battlefield team is doing an incredible job. They're way ahead of where they were in prior product cycles, on track for their earliest features complete in franchise history. Looks like EA just literally confirmed the majority of the rumors in regards to Battlefield 6, such as the player count, bigger maps, better destruction, and all that good stuff. And of course the holiday release date. I mean, that's just been kind of known for a while now. But what they really confirmed here is the reveal is going to be happening in spring. So that's really exciting. It is coming to obviously next-gen platforms. That wouldn't make sense if it didn't. And I'm pretty positive it's still going to come to old-gen platforms. Even though they didn't mention it here, they're obviously focusing on the new shiny toys, because the old-gen version is just going to be absolutely horrible. So I don't think you're going to see a true next-gen Battlefield, like I said in my previous video, until a few years down the line, or after this one rather. So this is indeed going to be a cross-generational game, I still think, in my personal opinion. I will be very surprised if it isn't. So we'll see. Cannot wait to see this game in spring. And EA, whatever you do, please do not repeat Battlefield 5. I'm not going to get into that. I don't want to start drama, but you guys all know what I'm talking about. Let's not do that again. And with that being said, that is it for News Bits. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please hit a like, share with a buddy or two, or your mom, your grandma, whatever, whoever you live with, your girlfriend, boyfriend, and so on and so forth. And don't forget to subscribe, turn on those notifications. Have a happy gaming. Visit our website at gaminginstincts.com. Stay safe out there, and peace out.